going on, everybody? Darman 101 coming right back at you from the Great Canadian North. And it is Friday evening. It's pretty hot out. And it's been a while since I've done a proper vlog. It's just been random observations and other stuff lately. I've been pretty busy with moving and all that. Like I said, I bought a couple vlogs ago, I purchased a house, and I've been moving and unpacking and painting and all sorts of stuff. So now I'm ready to start vlogging a lot more again because I have the time. So in today's vlog, I'm going to be talking to you about how to get your Ontario motorcycle license here in Canada. So let's get started. Woohoo! So to get your Ontario license, first you got to know that there's 3 levels of getting it. You have your M1, you have your M2, then you have your full M license. And if you have a scooter or a moped, it's considered a class M-L, limited speed. That's what it stands for. So in order to get your M license, you have to do a practical exam, which is a multiple choice, and you have to do a vision test to see if you have to wear glasses or not, or contacts or whatever. So your M1, once you pass your M1 license, you have to wait 60 days to go for your road test. Now, if you take the motorcycle course and you pass your M1 test, you take the motorcycle course, then you don't have to wait, do the road test as per through the government. You can do your motorcycle course. If you pass that, you can go straight to get your M2, which is pretty awesome. But you still have to wait the 60 days. It's a minimum of 60 days, but no longer than 90 days. So let's say if you don't do the motorcycle course, you do your M1, you have to wait 60 days to do book your M2 road test to get your M2, but no later than 90 days. If you wait longer than 90 days, you have to start over again. I know it's pretty dumb, but that's how it works. So the route that I took was I did my M1 license, and then a couple weeks later I booked my motorcycle course within I think 3 weeks or something like that. And then I had to wait about a couple more weeks just to go to get my M2 because I did it so early, which was awesome. The course I took was about $400. Now it has increased a bit money-wise, but it's still worth it, so I can save money on my insurance. What is this, a car show or something? Oh, that's cool. All these classic cars, everybody's sitting down. Looks like some Mustangs, some Camaros and all that. Sweet. But let's get into the restrictions. So the M1, there are restrictions. You gotta have a 0 alcohol. So 0 tolerance for sure. You're not allowed to go on any 401 highway or Queen Expressway that are any highway that's over 100 kilometers an hour or more. So you have to restrict to the 80 kilometer an hour limits. You can only ride from half an hour later after dawn and half an hour before dusk. So you have like a little a window there. And you cannot have a passenger, of course. So once you get your M2, you're still restricted to no alcohol at all, period. You're allowed a passenger, and you're allowed all roads, and you're allowed to ride at night. So with your M2, you have to wait 22 months to go for your full M license. So you have 22 months of experience. Need 22 months of experience with that to go for your full M. But you have up to 5 years with your M2 license, and that's what I did. I waited up like almost to the 5-year mark. I was very lucky. I booked it when I did, because if I didn't, I would have had to start all over again. But let's say you do your M1 and then you do your M2, but then you decide to take the motor course, because you have a choice of taking the motorcycle course at your M1 or the motorcycle course at your M2. Now, if you do the motorcycle course at your M2, you can write your full M license within 18 months, so 4 months less, which is pretty good and beneficial if you want to do it that way. And if you don't choose to do the course with your M2, then you have to go through the government, of course, and do their test on the highway and all that, which I did. Well, it was pretty simple. It wasn't that difficult. And where I live, it's not very busy, so it's not like you're living in Toronto and you have to have 4 lanes of traffic everywhere, and there's a bunch of cars all around. So it was an easy breezy test to pass. Now, if you do the road tests with drive tests in Ontario, I would advise you to read the book, and you're in the right tire tracks and all that, your signs. Make sure you're always looking left to right when you're at stops. That's it's a good tool to use, just in case someone decides to run a red light or something. We learned that in a motorcycle course, and it's very handy. Yes, and there's another condition. If you drive like a 3-wheel motorcycle, it's called a M-C condition. That's for, like, let's say if you want to ride a Can-Am Spyder or a trike or something. I also forgot to mention that. It goes by pretty fast. It's a little bit different from taking your driver's license here. With a driver's license, you have G1, G2 in your G license. It's just longer periods. With the G1, you have to wait about a year of practice, just a year of driving, I should say, before you get your G2. Unlike the M1, you have 90 days, just about 3 months. But all the restrictions are pretty much the same. Are you kidding me right now? Did you steal something, kid? For those of you who are young, who want to get their license, let's say 16, 17, I advise you guys to take the course, because here in Ontario we pay the highest in insurance in North America. I'm sure a lot of Canadians know that. They gouge us for insurance. Oh, that's a nice Ninja. That's sick. Nice bright red. And why even bother letting this person out? So this $500 or whatever you're going to spend, $600, whatever the cost is, it's so worth it. Make sure you check with your insurances, local insurance companies as well, because in the end it helped me. I would say $1,500 on the first year of my insurance, which was amazing, because they quoted me about $3,000 a year for a 125, and I was 19 years old at the time. So if you really want to ride, stick to a low cc bike first. 250. You can get a 125 for your. Whoa! Oh my God! Like, look, like, geez. Cabs out here drive so stupid. This is why you ride in the left tire track and you're in the middle lane. Or, you know, and like my heart's pounding right now because the guy didn't even see me. Like, Jeez, man. Take the course. It will benefit you. It should benefit you, you young riders. Now, once you start building up some experience in riding and you get bored on your little bikes, then you can price around for a bigger bike like mine, like a 650. I still stay with a non-super sport because the insurance for a super sport like a Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R, for example, was like double the price or triple the price what I pay now for this bike. It's ridiculous how much they want to gouge you for a super sport bike. So I want to say you're kind of restricted to what you want to ride, but now there's a market of 250s, 300s, 500s, 400s even, but 250s, 300s are a good place to start if you don't want to pay the price for like a 600 or something. Because you guys don't want to underestimate the power of a 600, especially with a super sport, or even 1,000. Unless you're buying like a cruiser or something, that's kind of different. But even with the cruiser, a 1,000cc cruiser would be pretty pricey depending what it is. It all depends. Every insurance company is different, but they also all compete with one another as well. Please take the motorcycle course. You got to make sure you have some pretty decent gear, like leather jacket, or with padding inside of it. When I took mine, I wore steel toe boots, or like a good leather boot at least. If you don't have boots, you gotta buy some. Shoes are not accepted at all. You can wear jeans, gloves, and approved helmet, of course. And the course I took was really, really fun. You have some classroom time, and then you have your practical time. It's really great information to know about certain situations, and it helped me a lot to be a better rider as well. It could save you from, if you're very inexperienced, you got to know the learning tools and all that to be a very good rider. Because if not, man, you can get seriously injured or even killed if you're not observant enough of your surroundings. That's pretty much it on how do you get your license in Ontario. Hopefully this video helps you guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Comment, subscribe, and for more. Darman 101 out of here.